Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Jacinda, and I'm just wanting to drop in and give you guys a little update as to, kind of what's going on with me and everything. I hope my TV is not too loud, but I don't want to be heard over it, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I don't want to be heard over it, and I don't want nobody walking by hearing me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, when I'm on the phone anyway, I'm kind of loud anyway, so I guess they kind of might be a little used to hearing my voice or whatever. And plus, I'm like right by the supply room, so I start being mindful of that because sometimes when I'm on the phone, I'm not really mindful of how loud I am. But I think I'm good for now. I think I'm okay for now. I had my first round of medication, so I think I'm good. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and update y'all real quick to let y'all know how I'm doing. So today is day today is day 7 because today is Friday the 9th, I want to say. Something like that. So it's like Friday the 9th. I want to say it's like the 9th or the 10th. Let me see. No, today's the 10th. Friday the 10th. So today is Friday the 10th. It makes it exactly a week that I've been in the hospital. Um, that first week was real. I ain't even gonna hold you. That first week is real. I kind of lost my mind, gathered my mind, lost my mind, gathered my mind. Like it was definitely an experience for real because I've never ever had to stay in the hospital for any amount of time for any reason whatsoever. Never had to stay. So with me never having to stay in the hospital before, it was like definitely a real situation for me. Like mentally, I had to like get myself around it, and I'm still kind of working through being here in the hospital, still trying to get my mind around it and everything like that. And it's not easy, you know what I'm saying? Especially for everyone around me, it's just not easy. Like my family and everything is okay, you know. They is who they is. They is what they is. But Sean, I don't know. He's something else. That's a whole nother situation by itself. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a whole nother mental breakdown for me by itself. Like I just don't even want to even really get too much into it because it kind of upsets me. Because you know how some people take stuff and they make it about them. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess he misses me at home, and that's fine to miss me at home and everything like that. But don't make it about you. It's not about you. You know what I'm saying? Like very selfishly feeling like, oh, my routine is thrown off. You're not home. This, that, and the third. And it's like, boo, it's not about you. I'm not at home because I'm trying to do what's best for our child. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not home. It's not because I don't want to be there, and you're not considering my feelings because at least you're able to leave. You can leave, you can go to work, you can walk around our house. Like you say, you're in a house by yourself, but at least you can leave out of a room and go to another room and be by yourself. Nobody's coming in every 5-10 minutes, nobody's coming to stick you. I done had so much stuff happen and trying to mentally get myself back to a place like, okay, so listen, let's just talk about me because y'all know I can't edit and I don't want to ramble and I just kind of want to get to the points, you know what I'm saying? So let's just say me and him, we working through this time. We both having a time. We working through this time. Nothing's easy for anyone. So, and no, he's not staying the night here. I'm letting him go home, stay the night at home, but y'all already know how I feel about that. Even down to my doctor's appointments, I would rather him be at home than to be with me because he aggravates me. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the type of person that if he's upset, he wears his emotions on his sleeve. And I heard something over there. I don't know if it fell or what the hell, but he wear his emotions on his sleeve, and I just don't want I just don't want no parts of his feelings because I got my own feelings, so I can't deal with mine and yours and try to make sure baby good. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. Anyway, so what's been going on with me? Um, Day 7 of being in the hospital. Last night I had a little bit of a hiccup. I was getting nauseous. I was hot. I was getting nauseous. I was hot. I was having cramps contractions, cramps. I had a small blood clot. I had to get some fluid rushed through my IV because I wasn't getting enough water, which is something that I commonly do is not get enough water. I do that a lot. I think I'm drinking enough water. I'm thinking I'm eating enough ice, which produces water, and I'm drinking enough water, but I'm not. So I guess I got a little bit dehydrated last night, so I had to get fluids. Um, I immediately felt better. Once the fluids started hitting and coming through, the contraction stopped. Um, I felt better. The nausea went away. But then after the nausea went away and the contraction started, I got real bad heartburn. So I had to call for some Tums, which took forever to get here. I'm like, damn, it took a really long time for them Tums to hit. But we not going to go there. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't call nobody for nothing. I really don't ask for much. I really would rather be just left alone because I'm kind of depressed. So I just really want to be left alone. So I don't call for nothing unless it's just ice, water, something like that. Besides that, I just let me be. I'm right by the supply room, so I can literally hear everybody that walk by and everything like that. So that's kind of, but anyway, that's why I want to hurry up. Um, so last night was a little bit of an issue, but we're fine. We made it over that hump. Baby's still inside. He's still doing good. He living his best life. I just felt him move just now. He's been moving a lot more lately. I've made it to 8 months. I am 32 weeks and 1 day. We are getting there. We are trying to make it to 34 weeks. The longer the better, and my goal is definitely 34 weeks. I've been doing some research, I've been doing some reading, and I've been selfishly saying, like, get them out now, type, because selfishly I'm ready to go. But as far as for baby, 34 weeks is the goal date. Like, let's just get to 34 weeks. So, um, I'm actually submitted. I'm just submitting to the situation, and I'm actually trying to get to 34 weeks. Um, I guess I needed a break from work. I needed a break from home, and that's exactly what I'm getting. I'm getting a break from work, and I'm getting a break from home. So sit back, relax, submit to the situation, let it be what it is. Um, I think I told y'all as far as as far as baby is concerned, baby's fine. He's low. His head is down. He's low. He's been low. He's been low this whole time. He's been down at the bottom of my belly this whole time. My belly, my belly is not just Martin, Gina ass singing. She that damn voice. Um, so he's been low this whole time. He's been very active. I only had 1 day where he wasn't as moving as much as I like. You know what I'm saying? But any other time besides that, he's been fine. My IVs. Oh, okay. So, okay, he's been fine. I've been on antibiotics since I've been here. I've had the 2 shots that I was supposed to have in my butt to help develop his lungs. I had those 2 shots already. I've had the 2 shots to help develop his lungs. I had the, how we want to call it, nitro nitrous. Is not that. It's a Narcan. I don't. Narcan is another drug that I'm taking. Um, it's something else through the IV that I had for his brain development. When I first got here, I had that. I'm also having heparin shots in my legs. I was getting them in my stomach, but my stomach was getting too sore because it was too much going on with my belly. Like, I would get sonograms every day. They would have to press down because I'm a bigger girl, and definitely my abdomen is bigger because I'm a bigger girl. So they would have to press down just a little bit more in my abdomen, and so it was starting to get really sore with that on top of the heparin shots, and it was giving me 2 needles instead of 1 needle with one medic. Like, instead of taking the medication, combining it. You know what I'm saying? They was taking the medication and putting it in 2 separate syringes and giving me 2 shots instead of putting them together and giving me 1 shot. So, I mean, sometimes common sense ain't really that common, and it wasn't common for me either because I could have suggested, like, okay, why don't y'all put it together and give me 1 shot instead of giving me 2 shots? So, for like 3 days, for 3 days, twice a day, I was getting 2 shots of heparin in my belly, and that was just, it was overwhelming. anything that we can do to try to de-stress me and take away some of my anxiety is the best thing that we can do. Like certain, like everybody's different. That's one fascinating thing that I like seeing is the nurses are all different and everybody got their own little trick and their own little thing that they do, and it's really fascinating to see it. So with everybody being so different, I'm taking a little bit from this person, a little bit from that person, and we kind of making it work. So now I have some numbing cream with a little bit of ice before I get the hep shot in my leg. No pain at all. So that was a godsend. My IVs, I had to, or you have to get it redone every 4 days. So I already had my first cycle of having to take the IV out and get it replaced. And the first time it was replaced in my arm here, and that shit, it wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Something wasn't right with it. And so, this is your radio artery. And this is where you could take your pulse and everything in your radio artery along the line of your thumb. And also, if you have really bad carpal tunnel, this is where you would feel it at too, as well. And I already was having really bad carpal tunnel. And when she put the IV in, it felt like it was like sitting on a nerve. You know what I'm saying? And my hand was pulsating, and fingers was swelling. Couldn't feel it. Couldn't bend them. Couldn't use them, and it was just horrible. Like it was just. And I was telling people that's why we trying to tell y'all about advocating for yourself. Sometimes it doesn't even matter. Just the fact that I'm black and the fact that I'm a patient and I'm a black patient, I get ignored. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna but I just thank God. I thank God for one of the nurses that really advocated for me. Like she was really a ally, and I praised her and I told her like you're amazing, because she was amazing. She listened to me. She Googled my symptoms, and come to find out, I knew what the fuck I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Duh. Because it's my body. I know what I'm feeling, and I kept complaining about it. And people wasn't listening to me, but she did listen to me. She's amazing. Megan, I'm going to shout you out, girl. She was amazing. I'll never forget her. And when I get up out of here, I'm definitely going to come back with a gift for her. Um, she got somebody to take it out, had somebody come back from labor and delivery, and first they tried here. That shit was painful as fuck. Then it didn't work here. It did and it didn't. Like she got it, but it didn't stay. It didn't work here, which I'm so glad, because like what the fuck was I thinking? Um, and then this is where it originally was, but it was just in another spot. So she just kind of moved it over and put it back here, which is like kind of what I wanted in the first place. But the other nurse was like, my veins is too small. But she was able to get it in one prick. All of my, it's all been one prick. You know what I'm saying? So she was able to get it in one prick. So I'm like, cool. So I got this for four more days. So I got 3 more days of this being in my hand here. Thank God. And then when it's time to move it again, let's just move it over again. You know what I'm saying? Let's just try to keep it here. And if not keep it here, try to do it on top on this side. You know what I'm saying? But I would really prefer to just keep it in this hand and just move it around in this hand. Um, drink some more water, because I'm trying to I'm trying to keep from contracting. You know what I'm saying? And talking about the trauma is kind of like upsetting me a little bit. So I'm not trying to get too worked up or too upset about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have him no sooner than what I need to. Because I don't want him to spend too much time in the NICU. I want to be able to bring my baby home. So what else? I've been feeling contractions. I kind of know what they feel like now a little bit. Sometimes I can tell when I'm having them. Sometimes I can't tell when I'm having them. Um, it just feel like my stomach tightens and it get real tight and then it loosen up. Like that's basically the best way I can describe it. It's just it tightens up and then it loosens up. So I've been having those. It's been snowing. It's been cold. It's been shitty outside. I've been keeping my blinds closed because I don't even want to see it. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. The world is going on. Um, what else? I'm fine. Baby's fine. Everything's good. Regular, regular. I mean, keeping busy by talking to my friends on the phone, YouTube videos, movies as much as I can, sleep, eat, sleep, movies. um, I lost a little bit of weight. I think just from me losing my water, I lost a little bit of weight, um, which is fine. I'm not complaining. You know, I'm still getting checked for my blood sugars. My sugars have been good. They have upped my parameter from 120 to 140, so I've been able to eat a little bit more. Like I've been able to, eat a little bit more, and which is really cool because I've been able to manage it. Like I've been able to have sweets and everything, and I just been kind, me. I'm pretty good with managing my sugar by diet anyway, so my sugars have been good. Blood pressure was a little bit out of control. We had to kind of get to like some sort of regimen to get my blood pressure underneath control because my blood pressure was a little up, and it's been up, since I've been here. But I've been, we all know I've had blood pressure issues anyway. So we just had to find the right combination of what to take to help keep it down, to help manage it. So right now it's being managed. Um, I think that's it, y'all. We still here. Baby's still baking. We still here. Mental health is doing a lot better. I moved my room. I'm not in the same room anymore. So ever since I moved my room, that helped my mental health a lot more too. Because the room that I'm in now is more homey. It's smaller. It's more homey. It's more cozy. You know what I'm saying? So that has really helped my mental health a whole lot too. Just being in a smaller room, a more cozier room, with a shower. You know what I'm saying? So I've been able to shower as I want to. The hot water has been a godsend. Um, Sean comes and sees me every day. He has been washing my clothes, bring my clothes back. Um, I have not had any outside food yet, except for when my little sister was here. We had ordered a pizza, but besides that, I haven't had really too much like outside food and stuff, which is fine because I got my own seasoning here. So hospital food been alright because I got my own seasoning and I just been using that so I can eat. Um, it's actually been okay because I don't have to cook. So that's great that I don't have to cook. That's a break that I'm having. Um, I don't have to clean and mop and all of that and deal with work. So that's a blessing. But anyway, I feel like I hear somebody about to be coming in here. It sound like, but I don't think I'm not due for nothing. I don't think. But like I said, I'm right by the supply closet and stuff. So change the shift and all of that shit. So whatever. But anyway, so I digress, which I do all the time. I'm doing good, y'all. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. I'm fine. Baby's fine. I'm fine. I'm doing all right. I do feel more movement. I feel like it might be soon. I feel like it might be soon. Um, I'm trying not for it to be soon, but it might be soon. Baby's quite big. He's probably just about 5 pounds, so he'd be a big baby, a big preemie. He'd probably be in the NICU for like a week or two. I don't like hearing him being in there until his due date, but I was already going to get induced at 37 weeks. So at any rate, he'd probably be in there until 37 weeks. So if I have him before I'm 33 weeks, um, I can't have him in there for 5 weeks. That's just like what the hell, a month and a week. I can't have him in there for a month. So I'm trying to keep him in there as close to 34 weeks as possible so that maybe 2 weeks or something like that, 3 weeks of us being away from each other, like separated outside the body. I don't know. I'm dreading that. I'm dreading the NICU time, and I'm about to do a little bit more research on NICU and everything like that because I am dreading that. That's like everything that I did not want to happen. Not everything, but worst fears are being realized. Like I never wanted to have a baby that needed to go to the NICU. Never. Like I never wanted. I just wanted to have my baby and then take my baby home like regular. Never wanted that. And that fear is definitely being realized. That's a reality that I'm just going to have. That's a reality that I'm just going to have to deal with, and I'm going to have to submit to the situation that is going to be my child. My child is going to have to go to the NICU because he's a preemie. Um, he's not a super preemie. He's mature as far as like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm stressed out about that. I don't want him to go, but I'm gonna have to see him in there with the tubes and all that shit. That shit, ugh, I'm not ready for that, but whatever. We'll get through that soon. When that time comes, we'll get through that soon. I'll get through that soon. But I guess that's it for now. If I have another update, what's going on, I will let you guys know. But we officially made it to 8 months and 8 months in a day. So let's keep going and see how far we can get to 34 weeks. So right now I'm 32 weeks in a day. So let's just see how much further we can go. We're almost there, halfway point. So we making progress, y'all. I guess I will check back in probably in the next couple of days or so because nothing really much going on. It's just me sitting around. So, if anything happens or if I have something new to tell y'all, I'll hop back on. But right now, there's not really nothing much going on. Just me sitting here waiting and trying to keep them in, trying to stay hydrated, and that's it. All right, so I love you guys. Thank you for all your cares and concerns, and I will see y'all in the next vlog. Bye.